Well, hello everybody. I was hoping the Dodgers would have clinched the World Series title last night. Unfortunately, the Dodgers do not get the sweep. The Yankees come to life and force Game 5. Welcome to the channel. I am the Sports Judge. Thanks for watching the channel. Game 5 of the World Series will be today. Jack Flaherty gets the ball for the Dodgers. Garrett Cole is on the bump for the Yankees. I kind of felt like watching this game that the Dodgers didn't have that killer mentality. They didn't have that killer instinct. I kind of felt watching that they didn't go all in. And with a chance to finish the job, to get the job done, it felt like a lack of urgency, I thought, from the Dodgers last night. And that's a bit surprising when you hear manager Dave Roberts talking about there's got to be urgency going into Game 4. Bring some of that energy, and you just didn't really feel that kind of energy or urgency last night. And so now they have to try it again on Wednesday night in the Bronx. No one could have guessed that the New York Yankees would be down 3-0 in the series against the Dodgers. Basic way to put it is this series had 7 games written all over it. It ain't over yet, as the New York Yankees found a way to stay alive. So the Dodgers lose Game 4 of the World Series, 11-4. LA still leads best of 7 series, 3-1. It was a bullpen game. And I don't think anybody under no circumstances was expecting a sweep. And hey, nobody wants to see their season come to an end. Nobody wants to get swept, especially on their home field. The bullpen game for the Dodgers has worked, but at times their bullpen can be a roll the dice game. This postseason, a lot of that gets overlooked because the Dodgers offense has been scoring runs to be competitive. Game 4 was a throwaway game. Roberts put the bottom end of his relievers from the bullpen in there to save the big arms. Jack Flaherty, Yamamoto, Walker Buehler are lined up, if needed, along with fresh, high-leverage bullpen arms. I still like their chances to finish them off. I was ready to bury Dave Roberts. I really was, but I thought about it hard, and I couldn't point to him because he didn't have much of a choice with our injuries and lack of depth at starting pitching. They are still in such a great spot to win the chip. It's very disappointing, but they're still in control of the series. Now you want to close this out in Game 5 tonight if you can, because the longer you let the Yankees hang around, they feel they have a chance. There's more reason to believe, right? Longer it goes, more likely a Yankee comeback is. And last night, Yankee Stadium, that place was buzzing. The energy and the atmosphere, the stadium didn't lose their spirit once last night. And they still believe. The Yankees have life, and they now have awakened before the dream ends as a New York nightmare. I keep reminding myself that a series isn't over until it's over. This series is nowhere near over, so get that thought out of your heads right now. We got a series. We got a Game 5. The bottom of that Yankees lineup, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells, were doing something in Game 4. They did damage, made this series interesting. And I think Wells, he entered the night 4 for 13 with 19 strikeouts and come into this game and crushes a solo home run to the upper deck in the second inning. That's not a guy you want beating you. 2 innings later, New York busts the game open with a 5-run offensive onslaught. Gleyber Torres smashes a 3-run homer. It's pretty crazy to think Brant Honeywell pitched in both games in which he gave up 4 runs versus the New York Mets and 5 last night versus the Yankees. He was single-handedly getting half of the Yankees lineup out of a hitting slump, throwing 50 pitches in the 8th inning. The Yankees, they keep their season alive. We got a little bit of a series. It didn't start off so great for them, for the Yankees. It really didn't. Another Freddie Freeman home run in the first inning was unbelievable. And of course, the Freddie home run, you go, oh boy, here we go again. You see the crowd go silent and you're like, oh no. A Yankee fan holding up a sign that read, please stop, Freddie. Oh my God, just stop. That fan was like, I'm over it. I'm tired of Freddie Freeman. Freddie, just stop. Stop doing damage, please. It's going to be another one of those nights, right? It looked that way. But every single player in that bottom of that lineup for the Yankees had a big hit or made some magic happen to help with this game. And see, this is what the Yankees do. Backs against the wall, season on the line, and guys come through. Guys delivered. It's usually one player who injects life in the team and the fans. And last night, Volpe was the hero. Against the Dodgers, they've been really bad. Couldn't lift each other up through slumps, and you felt the confidence shift. They looked lifeless, and their bats had gone missing. The Anthony Volpe grand slam turned things around. It was the stuff of legends, a signature moment in his career. This looked like the Yankees for the first time this whole series. Sometimes all it takes is one swing for the entire group to start believing, to regain a level of confidence and feel like they're back in the series. It seemed like after the Volpe grand slam, you started seeing quality at bats from everybody in the Yankees lineup. The most surreal moment in Volpe's life, a grand slam that could prove to be the difference in this series. I don't think so, but it could if this series continues. I still like the Dodgers to win this series, but don't let these guys believe they can come back and beat you. And when you failed to capitalize on scoring opportunities, when the Yankees failed to score on scoring opportunities in 3 losses, pushing themselves to the brink after not holding a lead since Nestor Cortez surrendered the walk-off grand slam in game 1, they are all of a sudden desperate for a breakthrough blast like that one after scoring 7 runs in the first 3 games. And what a brutal game for the Dodgers. Awful calls behind the plate, bad bullpen management. The bottom of the lineup couldn't produce. And the bullpen game won't work when the first 2 guys out of the bullpen just didn't really have it at all. I thought being Kasperius was good to start, although he walked a couple. But he did leave a couple on base. Had a scoreless first inning against the top of the Yankees lineup. He didn't really have the swing and miss pitch last night. I thought he was a bit nervous. It was an awfully big stage to be on for somebody who hadn't been in the big leagues very long. It looked like he was nervous. You saw he was a bit shaky, but he does his job and puts up a 0 on the board. And it's hard to come out and start a game when you are normally coming in after the 5th or 6th inning of games. It was the huge hit by Volpe that really set the tone. And then Daniel Hudson was responsible for giving up that home run. His pitches were all over the place. Too many walks, too much traffic on the bases, and one big mistake from Daniel Hudson. When he loaded the bases with a one-run lead in the 3rd inning, bringing up the Yankees' number 7 hitter, Volpe, Dave Roberts didn't consider going to his pen for one of his best relievers. The plan was to stick with Hudson, and I get it. It seemed like an approach Roberts was comfortable taking. The decision resulted in a costly grand slam, unfortunately. You can say he let the same he let the same guy stay in the game too long. You can say he let the game slip away by leaving Hudson in too long on a night when his old tired arm didn't have it. But you still got a game 5 where your high leverage arms will be rested up for tonight's game if needed. Later in the game, Roberts calls for Landon Knack to come on and actually he had a good outing. Knack ultimately did his job, limited the runs and kept them in the game. I was saying for Dave to pull him out, but that was just me in the moment. And when you look at what he did, sure, Knack gave up a run, but I cannot hate on Landon Knack. The Dodgers offense, every single person in that lineup had chances that they didn't cash in on. And well, not to mention that your manager, Dave Roberts, punted this game. It just wasn't their night. And Mookie Betts goes into the stands to catch the ball, and a clown fan grabbed his glove and ripped the ball out. A Yankees fan literally tried to rip off Mookie Betts' arm. Betts was left hanging by his wrist, at risk of a serious injury. The idiot fan should be charged with assault. Now, the fan was ejected from the game, as he should have. There's no place for something like that in baseball. So it was just one of those crazy nights at the ballpark. But I do still believe they are the deeper team. They're versatile. They're more balanced, sound, and have a better lineup than the Yankees. At least that's what I take away from seeing the first 3 games. But on this night, for the Dodgers, it wasn't a thing of beauty. And even though the bullpen game didn't go the way we would have liked, they still just need one more game. Just one more, and can finish the job tonight. Now, you don't want to wait too long or give them a sense of belief. If you're the Dodgers, you want to get it over with and close them out tonight. It's not an out-of-hand situation right now, but Yankee Stadium tonight will be loud and full of energy, and those fans will be locked in. Don't extend this series or give them life. And I say it all the time. The job isn't done until it's actually done. I want a parade, but it will have to wait. I want a celebration in our city, but it will have to wait. I just think of it like this. We're one win away. We just need one more win. Just need one win, and the championship is ours. I apologize for all the background noise, everyone, but thanks for hanging with me. Thanks for listening to the content. They're out here on my street cutting trees, and I'm sitting in my car in my driveway, and they're cutting trees on the street right behind us. But guys, thanks for watching. Really appreciate the love and support. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. We'll talk soon. I got to get out of here now. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and happy Wednesday to you all.